Hey guys, welcome back to Thorek, the survival campaign, and this is episode number 4. Quite frankly, this is a bit of a meme campaign. I didn't really intend to turn it into a full series, but I also didn't really expect to even still be alive here at turn number 16 because I thought that we would get overwhelmed before now. And we're not exactly thriving, but we are still alive. And we've learned a couple of really important questions, or a couple of really important lessons this far into the campaign. And I actually think I could do a little bit better if we were to do it again. But basically, there's a whole slew of mods that we're using. Of course, the full list is in the description. But the big two are the Ramparts mod, which, just to recap really quickly, gives these really brutally challenging debuffs in your control when your control drops down really low. I mean, it does other things as well, but that's the main thing that I knew was going to be pretty crippling in this campaign. So that's the first thing, and then combining that with the I'm trying to remember now what it's called, the slower expansion and settlement supply lines mod. That one gives you a big ol' hit to your public order every time you conquer a new settlement, and so the combination of those two has made us spend long periods of time down here in really low levels of control. And what we have learned, probably the absolute most important thing to learn, besides the fact that you don't get any growth when you're down here pretty low, besides the fact that recruitment times go up, recruitment costs go up, and of course the control can kind of get on sort of a, what's the expression I'm looking for, slippery slope, where there's just no stopping it until the rebellion occurs. But the main thing that I didn't really fully appreciate until we did this campaign is we went about, I don't know, 4 or 5 turns at least, maybe even a little bit longer than that, with 0 replenishment. Because you dip below minus 25, and as you can see right here, it says casualty replenishment rate minus 25%. I'm questioning whether the mod author realizes just how much that is, but it's essentially, what it means is if you drop below negative 25 public order, you're just not going to get any replenishment at all. And since we only have a single province right now, that meant we went a very long time without any replenishing at all. Okay, so enough of the lessons learned. The current status of it, we are getting some replenishment. It's not great, obviously. On top of everything else, we're also using the reduced replenishment, the War of Attrition mod by Serb. But having said that, we've got ourselves a little bit of a fighting opportunity here. We got a puncher's chance to maybe push up and even think about taking Mount Arachnos. Now, it would be potentially pretty risky to take another settlement because of the public order hit. We just barely got ourselves above 0 public order, and we don't desperately want to drop back down really low again. But we could sack it and maybe chase that army away or destroy it if we're lucky, and buy ourselves a little bit of time until our public order does go up high enough that we could then go ahead. And I think that really needs to be the plan moving forward. Get your public order up high enough that you can take the hit from taking a new settlement. The other thing is we don't even really have to, because we do have the Dwarven ability to build tall, which I don't want to do that exclusively in this campaign, but it does kind of buy us a little bit of time if we wanted to. So that's, of course, the deep roads mechanic. I'm just now taking a look here. Yeah, that's a nice to have. That certainly can't be a priority, though. But no, the deeps. So right here, the Great Gate. There's no reason to build this until you also are up to level 3, tier 3 in the settlement, meaning that you could go as quickly as possible up to this right here. But then once you do get up to here, this does provide access to some really nice buildings, which can provide some really good value to us, particularly if we still have a very small empire at that point in time. So it is definitely something to think about. Currently, though, we can't get started on it because not only are we not tier 3 here, but we don't have the 9,000, and it might be a while before we get to 9,000 at the rate we're going. So this army does desperately need more replenishing. We lost our grudge thrower, which was huge, obviously. We also lost some of our dwarf warriors. So this is very much a weakened army, and because of the
If you want something done right,
the fact that I demolished that barracks building, I think what we're going to do, we're going to wait until this reaches level 2, and then we're going to build the barracks building here, presuming that we have enough money to do it. It's going to cost us, oh gosh, if I can find it here. Oh, right there it is, Michael. It's only going to cost us 1,000. Okay. It would be very nice to get access to another grudge thrower, which that would cost 2,000. I almost wonder if we don't build that just long enough to build 1 or 2 grudge throwers and then demolish it. But I'm going to wait until we get to level 2. It was mentioned that we could get rid of this. I don't want to do that. Even that 1% plus that little bit of growth, that's making a difference. I mean, when you look at what our replenishment is right now, it's so anemic that it would be even worse. I'm afraid it might be non-existent again if we lost that 1%. All right, so where we're at right now, we can't reach to attack. I think what I did is I put myself here for 1 more turn of replenishing, then maybe we move forward, but we don't have to do that. We could move out and be in a position to attack this next turn. Let me just see. If I move out, I should be able to move out this far and go ahead and put myself in. Okay, that helps a little bit. I don't know if that's as good as staying in the settlement, but you know what? It gets us closer. We don't actually know exactly where that other army is.
Fine. This way looks better.
Okay, I can't see it. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go ahead and move up here.
On our way.
And put you back in.
Okay.
You can move up.
Let us be about this.
70%.
Lord of Clan
And you likewise can move up.
Come off.
And we'll just see what they decide to do. They are recruiting, which is definitely a concern now that I think about it. We could very well end up losing more of our good units. But we got to start taking risks. That's the thing. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, we've got all these reforging missions that I'm not going to bother to track over here. Okay, we do need, not on my watch, we're a little ways from that. Capture a province, that would be nice. Grow your forces, we're working on it. Research technologies, we're working on it. And Thorek's rune armor. Yeah, we could contend to potentially get there. Okay. All right. I don't love it, but we're going to go ahead and do it. See what happens. Let's just check our diplomacy. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. The other thing we're doing from a survival standpoint is we are declaring war on everybody. So there's no diplomacy to do here. Okay, let's go ahead and take another intern. Okay. Arachnos did not come down. Ambush foiled. Thorgrom, boy, that's not going to be too confusing now, is it? Thorgrom Steelbeard got pulled out. We did get our gate built. He's at 17, and unfortunately, they're Orc Biggins. That army, particularly that army plus that garrison, that is not winnable by us. That is definitely not winnable. All right. What we need to do, you're rank 1, you're rank 6. I need you
for clan honor, for the wisdom of the
to get back into the settlement. I need you to pass your troops over to him. I need you to go into ambush stance. I can't really desperately afford this, but I have.
Can I help you? I'm going.
I have to keep doing this for a couple turns here.
Go!
Okay. Hoping that he comes down here and attacks us. That's really all we can do at this point. Because we can't win that fight. Not our weakened armies against his.
You're not right, Dad.
All those biggins. Ooh, I hate that. I hate that he's got biggins now. Alright, we're one turn away from being able to get a second building going over here. We did not encounter anyone new, I don't think. There we go, Michael. Okay. Nope. Let's go ahead and do another in turn here. If he comes down here with a second army, we're totally hosed unless the ambush works. Even if the ambush does work, though, we're actually probably still hosed because we would take enough casualties in the first battle that the second battle would overwhelm us. So we have to hope he comes down with only a single army. Interesting, he didn't come down at all.
You interrupt my work.
What do you want?
Your first mistake.
They want us to pay them for a peace treaty? Sorry, we can't do that. It's interesting, though. Wonder why they would even attempt that. Okay, we need to win 3 battles against the Greenskin Horde. Yes, I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Okay. Alright. We got 2 choices then. We could build, actually 3 choices. We could get income enough to be back in the positives if we built that. We could...
Thorek,
I think I do need to go ahead and build this here because we need dwarf warriors. I definitely, I can't afford to build the catapult. Both the building and then the grudge thrower itself. I can't afford to upgrade this.
For glories past.
6 turns. 12 turns. Yeah, 12 turns looks like the maximum here. Alright, well, it is what it is. I hate to keep doing this, but... how many turns is it going to be? It's going to be only a single turn for that. And meanwhile, at least our public order... Actually, I was going to say, at least it's looking better, but it's really not. You know what we need to do? I'm probably doing this wrong. I probably need...
It is time.
If he's not coming even with a full stack there, I'm moving you out. I'm going to move you back in. This way you're getting better replenishment. So now, instead of 12 turns, you're at 9. Okay, that's fine. And then you gained a rank.
One rug.
We'll give you Ancestral Grudge. That's good. Oh, you could use nothing here is of any use to you. Okay, never mind. Our one advantage right now are these characters. That's why I'm keeping this one here.
Time for a reckoning.
I want you to get a little bit closer, so yeah, a little closer to them, just in case they do decide to come down here with 2 armies. Our only hope is to stop and fight one of them first. And the only way that I can think of to do that is with the ambush. Let's just make sure you are close enough
What?
to participate in it, if so. And we'll go ahead and give you
I'll cast
that as well. Okay. The other option that I could have done there is I could have built the garrison building here for 2,000 in anticipation of him coming down here. What would this give us? This would give us 5 extra units, which would make a big difference, particularly the fact that that includes a grudge thrower. Okay, we're going to give this one more turn for the casualty replenishment, then we're going to demolish it, and we're going to hopefully get enough out of demolishing. Yeah, we'll get enough out of demolishing to build the... now. Oh boy. I can't really afford to recruit. I've got to build the walls, because I can't recruit any more units since they're all of a sudden not being very aggressive here. We're losing with the rate of income. No, I must have gotten an extra one here. No, I got them all. I thought this was 13, but maybe not. Oh, no, we did get that one. It just already tracked it over here. Okay. All right, good enough. Here we. Let me just make sure again. I didn't need anyone. Nope, I didn't. Okay. One more turn. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was coming towards us. Is he coming? Okay, he stopped. That's not at all what we wanted. That is not at all what we wanted. It is another indication that they know... well, maybe not. It's possible that they didn't know we were ambushing. It's extremely suspicious that they did, but he had every reason to stop there anyway, because it's outside the range of our garrison. However, here's what we're going to do. We can't let him stand there and raid, so we're going to have to risk this. So you go into...
vengeful.
We need everybody. We need all hands on deck here.
Getting out of here. Run, Riki.
Okay, you are not considered close enough, apparently.
Moving.
There you go. All right, what do we think? What are the odds?
Strong.
Decisive victory. Look at that. Yeah, I need a grudge thrower to give that to. Oh, and if we auto-resolve it, we don't even... This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Again, I don't think I could win this fight manually. And we barely even took that much. I don't know. We might have been able to win that, but we didn't really. We wouldn't have outperformed auto-resolve, that's for sure. This is kind of against my philosophy, but... Okay, we could take the treasury for 1,200, which would be nice, or we could take the boost to control and income. I think we need the treasury.
Let's see what you're worth.
Okay, that was exactly what we needed. Mount gained Anvil of Doom.
What's up?
Really? Why don't I remember? I thought he always had the 4 guys carrying him around. Is this something that one of our mods changed, I wonder? Or am I just misremembering and they have... CA has added this for Thorgrim. Alright, what do we need to do? We probably need... I definitely want to be boosting the Quarrelers. This is the one, this only affects casters. What is the right thing to do here? That's probably the right thing to do right there. And that's also, ooh, that's a tough call between those two. I think we need to boost our melee attack more so than our physical resistance, but they both are pretty good. Yeah, no, we're going to boost the physical resistance because that's good for the Quarrelers as well, whereas the melee attack boost is really only for the warriors and the miners. Okay. Obviously, we're going to wipe them out. The question is, what are we going to do about this? You've got... I need to make sure you have enough movement to stay in that stance. So we're actually going to wipe them out, probably with a different lord. You can take sharpened weapons. Okay. Good enough. If I take you...
Summon me if you dare.
Put you in this... Oh, you can't reach. Well, that's no good. We have to...
We honor the ancestors.
You can. Okay. All right. We'll attack with you. And we'll give you Route Marcher. Okay. You can... You can get up over to here. Hopefully Thorek does not block you. Looks like maybe he did. That's a problem, but whatever.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Yep, you're blocked. Okay, that's fine. We'll wipe these guys out. Okay, at least we didn't lose anybody. I really wanted to keep Thorek in encampment stance because he needs every tiny little bitty bit of replenishment that he can get. Okay.
Master of Runecraft.
You're kind of stuck there, but if they attack you, yeah, we're close enough to reinforce, so that's good. We'll move you a little bit closer. Just realized I had my keyboard way too close to my microphone. Okay, we'll move you up to here.
As the High King commands.
Okay, maybe we won't. It's fine. If I change you into march stance, yes, you do lose. You lose replenishment. Okay. Lost plateau. Well, looky there. It's only a 3-stack, and it's not currently recruiting. This is definitely our opportunity. Unless he's got another army over here. Let's see what he's got. Arachnos looks pretty weak right now. Okay, this is definitely our opportunity. Now, one thing we could do... In fact, I'm pretty tempted to... We could merge some units to save ourselves a little bit of money here. Miners, long-term, are not what I need in these armies. Yeah, let's do that. Let's consolidate these miners. How many do we have now? We've got 3 almost full-strength miners. Okay. That works for me. And that saved us some money. This army is still going to be strong enough to be able to take that garrison. We're only at 12%. Oh, yikes. Although we... Okay, never mind. That's not so bad because we still have 12 turns left. Okay. All right. Research available. Oath gold, treasuries, income from province. That could be pretty... meaningful. I mean, at this point, everything's meaningful. Gather the throngs, recruitment cost reduction. That's probably something worth focusing on. Plus, we're then going to need to get down here to, like this right here would be really good. Okay, all right. Check our relations. Okay, very good. I think we're going to see this guy run away. Could be wrong, but I think he will, and that's going to give us the opportunity then to launch this attack. Now, here's the question: if we launch that attack, if we occupy it, we're going to take the public order hit again, and we can't live with that. It would be really nice to get the to get the third settlement so that we could get this capture a province, but it's definitely, for 1,000 gold, it's definitely not worth going through that long period of not getting any replenishment again. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to sack it. What's the sack value? Almost 4,000. All right, well, we'll worry about it next turn. Let's go ahead and do one more end turn here. And he did not run away. Interesting. Okay, then. Oh, he's at war with Scarbrand. That's huge. Okay. Have we met Scarbrand? Not yet. Not yet. But Scarbrand, no doubt, is coming. Any time that we buy here is probably of limited value. But now that does change things a little bit. If he's at war up here, if he's at war with Scarbrand, and this is his only army, this could wipe him out by taking this. So instead of sacking it, we could occupy it and wipe him out completely. But I don't think we're going to. I still think what we're going to do... Wait a minute. Don't do this to me.
My anger burns bright.
Okay, we can attack with this guy. The movement bug.
What?
He's starting with 65. He's starting with 65.
Rune Lord of Garrisons.
He's starting with 35. This is the guy who should be making the attack. In fact, the only way he can even reach the battle is to go into march stance. I cannot begin to tell you how frustrated I am if you're not familiar with some of my other campaigns. This movement bug keeps biting me in campaign after campaign, and it's absolutely driving me insane. There's no reason why he should start with 35% of his movement. Oh, it makes me sick. This, as if we didn't stack the odds against ourselves enough in this campaign. Anyway, it happens, right? You know what, Pete? Maybe our dwarfs celebrated a little bit too much after the previous turn's victory, and got themselves a little bit liquored up and are paying the price for it on this new dawn, and can't go as far, which means you have the dubious honor of initiating this battle.
To battle!
It is time.
You are going to have to go in march stance to get up there.
Hurry!
Let us begin. Beards in belts.
Absolutely makes me sick. All right. Decisive victory. Let's take a look here. This would probably be one worth fighting, right? Unless I'm better... Am I just better off auto-resolving for the duration? I might be better off auto-resolving for the duration of this. of this campaign as long as it lasts. I doubt if I can outperform the auto-resolve. But, I mean, kind of what this channel is known for is the more immersive campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and fight this one. But you can let me know your feelings in the comment section. I would be open to just doing mostly auto-resolves unless, you know, there's a really profound reason not to. Okay, not exactly the weather that I would have chosen, but whatever.
Ready.
I didn't even really check. He doesn't have any artillery himself. He doesn't have any rock lobbers or doom divers. Okay. All right, to start the battle, let's just go ahead and speed up. You know what I didn't do is I didn't verify. Coming in right behind us at the 1.5 minute point. They're not coming towards us, so we're going to have to go towards them. That's fine, actually. We can pull them towards us with the Rune of Wrath and Ruin. So we'll get ourselves in a nice defensible position here. Is that everybody? Not quite yet. That might be everybody right there. Okay. Get ourselves in a nice defensible position. Let's go ahead and speed up. And here, let's get Thorek here.
Master of runecraft.
You can get right there. Then our two Rune Lords. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do you and you on one, you and you on two. And you have Rune of Wrath and Ruin. You do not. You have Rune of Wrath and Ruin. So our ones here. Let's get you guys moving forward. Okay, twos. Can stay right back here. All right. Our dwarf warriors. We need them to be a little bit deeper. And then let's get the dwarf warriors all together. And you guys back here. Alright, so you three. Don't really care if I lose any of you, but you three get over here like this. Like that. And you three over here like that. And then one of you over here. One of you over here. And then the four... Did that wrong. There we go. The 5 of you here in the middle. Okay, and then 2s right up here. Okay. You... That's not quite... It's not the right order. Let's get you here. You can be there.
Range far, range fast. Move.
You can be here. You can be here.
On the
And
way.
you can be here. Okay.
Range far.
Alright, ones, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and speed up. Okay, is everybody here in position? Sort of. What are you? You're looking kind of vulnerable to me. You guys need to be more like that. What are you? Oh, I forgot about him. Okay, actually, this is huge. Yeah, let's get you here. Actually, let's get you here. You can now be my reserve. Okay, so you 4 can move like that. Okay, you're fine where you're at. Okay. Now, this whole thing, except for you two, we're going to move you around like this. You can walk. You guys up here. I don't dare I want to pull them with the Rune of Wrath and Ruin, but I don't dare let them get all the way up here and have to run all the way back here. As much as I'd like to keep that hill, it's just not practicable. So let's go ahead and let this play out. Gotta have a little patience for a battle like this for sure, because we really cannot afford much in the way of losses here. Biggins are the big problem here. The Boar Boys are going to be a problem as well. Do they only have the one? Yes, they only have the one cavalry. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get you guys moving forward again. And everybody else.
Victory will be ours.
I think that should work. Now, what's the range here of this? The range is only 120. That's not good. What's the range of their archers? 140. Yikes. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to have to move everybody else up a lot closer. It is what it is. I did that pretty well. Timing it so that right is... Are they coming? Okay, no. Timing it so that right as everybody gets into position back here, that's just about as our lords get up there. Okay. Folks, just keep coming forward here. Alright, let's go ahead and get this show on the road here. We'll stand right outside their range.
On our way!
Okay. You know what? Let's go. Let's push our luck here. Let's get a little bit farther. Let's come all the way to here.
It's an honor.
Okay, here we go, guys. Let's come forward. We're now within.
Strike the runes!
Within their range.
The runes glow.
Okay, back up. Back up.
Step to it.
Are they coming? Looks like these guys are. But here, let's... Nope, they're not. Okay, let's get you forward here. Oops.
What?
Wrong guy there.
Shift it.
You. Let's do it. Let's hit them again.
Thorek,
You've got 63 seconds here.
blow through.
Okay. Misjudge that a little bit. Shouldn't cast it until I'm in range, apparently. Okay, everybody else here. Forward. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay. All right. Everybody stop. Stop and shoot. Guard mode for all of you. Okay, let's go ahead and charge right in.
Wrath and ruin. Kill them. Valea's blessing on us.
Okay, and we need all of you all firing, which it looks like you are. Okay, that's good. All right, right here, this is going to be an issue. Nope, he's turning around and heading towards our lord. That's good. Okay. Right here, guys. We need you to be shooting. Why are you not shooting? There you go. All right, Thorek, you can go ahead and drink your potion. Okay, this is working out just fine here. You can charge in. Let's go ahead and get you guys around. Let's go ahead and get you firing at those archers. Okay, over here. Guys, get over here like this. I'm worried about over here. You know what? Never mind. Get back. Let's get you forward. Okay, you've taken way too much damage. You need to get out. Quarrelers here. I need you shooting at these goblin archers. Okay, you are running away. That's fine. Twos. Let's get the twos in. I don't think we really need their help now. Okay, you. That's good. That's fine. You just go ahead and run away. You guys now go forward. You can as well, I think we should be okay here. You have nothing. You can do... Let's do a buff of them. You guys get back here. Okay, you guys shoot. Shoot at those Argera boys. Right here. How are we doing? We need to blow up this group right here. Okay, I need you back there to recover. Okay, you help out here. No, actually hit them. And you help out there. Okay, you are back. That's good. You can go ahead and help out over here now. How are we doing here? Keep going, guys. Alright. You two... Yeah, you're shooting at them. That's good. Right here, what are you doing? We need to take out that guy right there. You can do an explodey right here. Twos, we took out the enemy hero, it appears. Okay, Thorek. Take out the enemy lord. And go ahead and buff this group right here. Okay, you can take him out. Take out those goblins there. You guys Try to kill him. Right here, let's just take out these orc boys. You know, I forgot, I meant to prioritize the,
It is a reckoning.
biggins.
Warhammer!
And I forgot to, oh well. It's alright. Should try to take out that person there. Thorek, how are we doing here? Alright, you know what? All of you all take out and
Thorek Ironbrow!
okay, I think we've got all of them
Get
except
to
for
it!
him. You can stop right there.
Kazook!
Okay, right. Oh, shattered. Well, I don't think we're going to get the chance to kill him. I think that's going to do it right there. Okay. We have zero chance to catch him. It's fine. They're inside the garrison, so they should get wiped out. Alright, we're going to get pretty pathetic, well, not pathetic, but not wonderful rewards here. Dwarfs will never get a ton of money from battles, anyway. We did not lose any units, so that's good. We're going to sack it.
My anger burns bright.
Got some regiments of renown unlocked, that's good. We got the Bugman Grudge. Was that 3 battles? I guess it was, yeah. Okay. More treasury. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Celebration. That's nice. That's definitely what we need. Okay. And we got some ranks. All right, we're looking much, much better now. Okay.
We honor the ancestors.
Take a quick save there, of course. And I wish Thorek... Oh, he can get back.
Quick about it.
I was going to say, I wish he could get into encampment stance, but... you know what? I think he had more movement after the battle. I think... Can I tell here? Yeah, I don't know exactly, but it looks to me like before I made that last move just now, I think I was up to more movement than what I actually started this turn with. Crazy. Okay. That's a given. This then will give you... Yeah, I like Wardbreaker. That's good.
Time for a
You
reckoning.
can have... That's a possibility. This is just for yourself. And just for yourself. This, however, this affects all allies. Melee defense +5, missile resistance +5. That's too good not to take, I think. Okay, and then
Lord
this...
of Clan Morgrim.
I guess we'll give you Rune of Speed. And we'll give you Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Okay. Can you... Yes, you can. You can start to replenish a little bit.
Aye.
And you cannot. If I were to switch you to March Stance, you could get back.
Victory for the old ways.
For the wisdom of
Okay.
Valia.
For the replenishing. And actually...
Unto glory. For the ancestors.
Might as well do that now, right? Okay, so all the soldiers are now in Thorek's army.
Wisdom.
We'll see whether or not Rachnos recruits a new lord here. Kind of hope he does, because that'll mean next turn when we attack it again, we'll get more money out of it. This does mean now that this becomes less important. I think we're going to cancel this. And we're going to switch it to... We're going to switch it to this, maybe, for the money. Although this would be really nice. We could only get up to tier 3. That's 6 points of control. But How are we going to do this exactly? Yeah, we need the control. We need the control. Alright. We're getting +3 from events. Ooh, that's right, I forgot. And we're still losing some. So what we really need... Whew. Yeah, what we really need... I just realized what I should have been doing with these guys. Yeah, I meant to... No, none of these have public order. It would only...
Consider it done.
You don't have public order. None of you guys have public order.
Ready.
Ouch.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
The axe
No
bursts
public
the wall.
order. Oh my goodness, okay. That is... Okay, alright, that's... significant. You know what? In 2 more turns, we would be able to level this up. And that would be good. That would definitely be good. Maybe we do that before we actually occupy Mount Arachnos. Maybe what we do is we just keep sacking Mount Arachnos for now. And 2 turns from now, we'll start growing down here, Karak Zorn. And then probably end up building the control building there as well. Oh man, or you know, it'd be so nice to be able to build better units again. I don't think I can demolish this barley field right now.
I do.
Oh boy, yeah, control. What are we going to do for control? What are our other options when it comes to control?
One more grudge avenged.
If we take the 3rd settlement, then we can at least kick on the commandment. I don't remember how much control you can get with the commandment. I don't think it's all that much though. Oath Gold, we're at 200. Which is enough for some banner ruins, but... Is there anything about control? There's no search field here. I don't think there's going to be anything for control here. This is not bad, the Rune of Iron, but I think we've already filled up everybody's. We've got 3 runes already for 3 out of the 4 guys. Weapons could be a good idea. Armor, talismans. Okay, you know what? In the interest of time, I'll take a look at this off camera and decide whether or not we want to forge any magic items. But I think we've got ourselves. No, I'll go just a little bit longer here. I'll go 1 more intern. Again, we know all of the enemies we're at war with. Okay, let's go ahead and 1 more intern. And he's got the hero, but he did not recruit a lord. Tried to steal technology. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Okay, Sword of Cain claimed. The War Mourner's retinue here. Maintain a total of 8 units of Slayers of different types. Okay. That unlocks Garagrim. We're about 1 million years away from being able to do that. We completed the Rectory, though. That's good. Das ist gut. Okay. And so our public order here is at -2, even with that celebration going on. Yowza. But we do know we can afford to level that up next turn, and then we'll build the control building in Karak Zorn as well. And in the meantime, maybe this is the time to do it.
Tried and tested.
Okay, right now we're at 115. When I change this, yeah, I'm at 65. That's what I'm supposed to be at. 65 feels right to me. don't know what the deal was in the last turn.
The throng agrees.
But we can definitely get everybody back in the action here. I think...
Rune Lord of Garrisons.
I think maybe this is the time to do it. I did say we would want to wait one more turn. Because when we occupy it, we're going to get reduced growth. We only need 15. I don't know how much it's going to reduce our growth by. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it here, and I would like for those of you who are still watching to let me know if you think we should go ahead and occupy it now, knowing that our public order is going to drop so low that we're going to have to go through another stretch of time of no replenishment, and potentially even a stretch of time where we can't stop it from... We might not be able to stop it from rebelling again. Yowza. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? But anyway, yeah, let me know. I'll do whatever those of you who leave comments say. So, yeah, our options are basically to keep sacking it and instead of occupying it, and then build this up to 3, and then get the public order building going here, and then at least we know we've got these two, to fall back on if need be, and stabilized. Or we could be a little bit more aggressive, go ahead and occupy it, and then that would give us the chance to have our entire first province here done. So, turn number 21, it's an awful long time before you complete consolidating your first province, but, I think it makes sense given the context of this little survival game that we have set up for ourselves. So anyway, let me know what you think, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.